The two colossal titans stared intently at Xiao Lam's group standing before them. Xiao Lam furrowed her brows, showing no sign of fear or hesitation as she faced them head-on. Deep down, she couldn't help but think, another one has shown up. The titan who had just attacked Xiao Lam's group suddenly opened his mouth and spoke. Open! He unexpectedly lowered his head, his entire body erupting with a powerful aura that surged violently around him. As he looked up again, the overwhelming pressure surrounding him didn't fade. Instead, it became even more intense. He clenched his fists tightly, clearly seething with rage, ready to attack Xiao Lam's group at any moment, standing atop Zhu Juan. Xiao Lam looked up at him without fear. In terms of presence, she wasn't about to be outdone. The titan in front of her still seemed uncertain and asked, "Has the mountain titan really been captured by you?" Xiao Lam's sharp gaze locked onto him. "We have allied with the insect clan. They are now beasts under my master's command. You are no longer allowed to disrespect them." Still unsure of Xiao Lam's group's intentions, the titan questioned again, "So, you're here to declare war on us?" Xiao Lam responded calmly, "We are here to cooperate with you." Her words clearly shocked the titan in front of her. He lifted a hand to his face as if he'd just heard something absurd. "You're far too arrogant," he scoffed. "You capture one of my kin and then talk about cooperation?" But as he calmed down, he lowered his hand. His eyes now burned with rage as he growled, "So, are you friend or foe?" Xiao Lam acted as if she didn't notice the fury on his face. With unshaken composure, she answered, "At the very least, not your enemy for now." The titan stared at her in silence, as though weighing the possibility of her words. A moment later, upon meeting her resolute gaze, he finally made his decision. "Follow me." With that, he and the titan beside him each raised a hand and pressed against one side of the barrier. With a thunderous boom, cracks began to appear on its surface. Xiao Lam watched in awe as the two titans tore open the barrier, revealing a passage to a vast, unfamiliar starfield. The titans turned to look back at Xiao Lam's group, as if signaling them to proceed. Standing on Zhu Juan's back, Xiao Lam looked through the broken barrier into the vast starry sky beyond. The twinkling stars within this realm were so bright they seemed to sting the eyes. Zhu Juan widened his eyes in shock, his pupils shrinking. Every planet here was much larger than even the sun. Xiao Lam didn't dwell on the thought. Her gaze turned firm as she shouted, "Let's go!" As her words fell, Zhu Juan took the lead, spreading his wings and soaring through the barrier. The phoenix and the undying blood fawn quickly followed. They all shot into the starry void beyond the barrier, moving so fast that only streaks of light were left in their wake. Xiao Lam gazed up at the massive planets overhead, unable to keep from thinking, "Every planet here is enormous. This must be the star domain where the Titan race resides." Zhu Juan led the charge toward a massive, radiant planet in the distance. Xiao Lam's brows furrowed, her expression growing serious. "This is it. Titan star." At the same time, in a small, vibrant world, Yu gazed silently outward, deep in thought. It's been half a month. They must be close to the Titan's divine realm by now. Elsewhere, Zilian suddenly erupted with terrifying power. He shouted and charged forward. The royal insectoid, refusing to be outdone, roared as it opened its jaws wide. The two of them charged fiercely at each other. With a deafening boom, their clashing powers triggered a wide-scale explosion. Zilian and the royal insectoid closed in on each other, engaging in hand-to-hand combat. Their speed was so great that only yellow and green streaks were visible in the air. They separated briefly, only to crash into each other again, their powers entangled in a fierce clash. The two of them chased each other relentlessly, locked in combat with no signs of separating. Heavy collisions rang out continuously. Both the royal insectoid and Zilian roared at the top of their lungs, their cries deafening and headache-inducing. Yu, annoyed by the noise, used his tree roots to cover his ears. He frowned in irritation, beads of sweat pouring down like a waterfall. They've been fighting like this for half a month already. "If this keeps up, I'm going to lose my mind," he muttered. Boom! A powerful explosion erupted, sending two massive columns of smoke and dust into the air. The royal insectoid stood in the thick black smoke, panting heavily. Zilian stood opposite it, equally exhausted. Both of them were clearly starting to tire. At that moment, Yu Ziyu noticed a new set of stats appearing before him. Zi Lian, Transcendent Rank 5 and 8 Talent, Evolution. Can nullify most forms of physical defense. Predator Instinct. Can easily detect prey or sense nearby life force. Void Step. Allows rapid short-range teleportation by leaping through the void. Afterimage Blink. Creates blurry illusions by moving at high speed to deceive the enemy's vision. Breath of the Sea. Stealth. Dragon Scales. Plunder. Hidden Appendages. Severed Limb Regeneration. Surprise was evident on Yu Ziyu's face. In her battle against the royal insectoid, Zi Lian had continued to push past his limits, and finally he had broken through. Standing amidst the smoke, Zi Lian confidently declared, "I'm much stronger now." The royal insectoid, unshaken, taunted in return, "Good. Then let's keep going this time. I won't hold back." Zi Lian, just as fierce, growled, "Bring it on." What followed was a chaotic series of strange, primal sounds from both Zi Lian and the royal insectoid. "Ha-ya! Ha! Ah! Ha! Ooh-ah!" Hearing their wild shouting, Yu Ziyu broke into a cold sweat. Annoyed and fed up, he used his tree roots to grab both of them by the neck. Then, he opened a rift in space. "Go fight somewhere else," he shouted. "You're driving me insane." With the two of them banished to another dimension, peace finally returned to the world. Turning back to the screen in front of him, Yu Ziyu muttered, "Time to focus on myself. I still have 200 million evolution points. Where should I spend them?" He pondered absent-mindedly. "My spiritual energy increases every second, but my physical body is still stuck at early rank 6. Once he made up his mind, Yu Ziyu spoke aloud. "System, use 100 million evolution points to enhance my body." The system screen instantly displayed, "Consume 100 million evolution points to strengthen the body." Yu Ziyu glanced at the message, then tapped confirm using a tree root. "Confirm," he murmured. The next second, his entire body was engulfed in a radiant blue light. Yu Ziyu could feel the transformation surging within him, the power threatening to overflow. More and more beams of blue light wrapped around his body. He tilted his head back and let out a loud roar. In the next moment, the blue light began reshaping his form, enhancing and fortifying his body. That blue glow enveloped him from head to toe, slowly and methodically reconstructing his physical form. From afar, it looked as if a brilliant blue star had ignited in the middle of the starry sky. Yu Ziyu closed his eyes, fully attuned to the changes happening within him. When he finally opened his eyes again, the aura around him had completely transformed. It was far more powerful than before. At the same time, the system displayed a new notification. Ancient Tree Awakens ability. Summon the hidden souls within surrounding plant life. The older the plant, the stronger the summoned power.